What do clunky 1930s Harley and a sleek 2025 BMW have in common? They're both tools of the trade for motorcycle cops, but the evolution between them is wild. We're diving into the jaw-dropping transformation of police bikes, from old-school cruisers to high-tech speed machines. Ever wonder what makes motorcycle cops so effective on the road? Sure, it takes serious skill to ride like that, but it's also about the machine beneath them. Over the decades, police motorcycles have evolved from basic bikes with a siren slapped on to cutting-edge marvels packed with tech. So gear up and hop on, because we're about to take a thrilling ride through time and see how police motorcycles have transformed from the early 1900s to today. The early days, police motorcycles in the 1900s. Back in the early 20th century, police departments realized something. Motorcycles could go places bulky patrol cars just couldn't. In 1908, the Los Angeles Police Department became one of the first to add motorcycles to its fleet. These weren't the nimble, high-tech bikes we know today. Early models like the Indian Twin and Harley-Davidson J Series were loud, heavy, and gadget-free. But they were fast enough to chase down speeding cars, and that was a game-changer. The 1915 Indian Twin came with a 1,000cc V-twin engine pushing out around 15 horsepower. It could hit speeds up to 60 miles per hour, weighed around 365 pounds, and cost about $275 at the time, roughly $8,000 today. Torque figures weren't officially published back then, but it packed enough punch to outrun most cars of the era. The 1915 Harley-Davidson J Series featured a 989cc side-valve V-twin with similar performance, 15 to 16 horsepower, a top speed around 60 to 65 miles per hour, and a dry weight of about 375 pounds. Priced at about $300, it was a solid investment for departments wanting fast response capability. These early bikes were built like tanks. Some were modified with simple hand-crank sirens, and if they had lights at all, they were powered by acetylene gas lamps. Yet they did the job, helping officers navigate crowded urban areas quickly and efficiently. The mid-20th century, 1930s to 1960s. By the 1930s, police bikes were getting smarter and more specialized. One of the most iconic of the time was the Harley-Davidson Servi-Car, introduced in 1932. This three-wheeled machine wasn't built for speed. It was all about stability and utility, with a 737cc flathead V-twin engine and a top speed of around 55 miles per hour. It was perfect for urban enforcement and administrative tasks. Weighing roughly 600 pounds, the Servi-Car featured a large rear cargo box that could carry everything from traffic cones to paperwork. Some models were even fitted with a tow bar, making them ideal for service stations to deliver and pick up cars. At around $350 in the 1930s, it was a versatile and affordable addition to police fleets. While the Servi-Car held down the fort in city environments, the 1950s brought a new wave of bikes built for longer patrols and more comfort on the road. Next, the Harley-Davidson Hydrolide, a post-World War II marvel that featured a 1,200cc panhead V-twin engine and hydraulic telescopic front forks, hence the name Hydra Glide. With roughly 50 horsepower and a top speed of about 90 miles per hour, this bike gave officers the speed and control they needed to cover more ground. Weighing in at approximately 560 pounds, it was a major leap in performance and handling. But the real revolution rolled in during the 1960s with the Harley-Davidson Electrolide, launched in 1965. This was the first Harley to feature an electric starter, eliminating the need for kickstarts during high-pressure moments. With a 1,200cc panhead engine, later replaced by the more powerful shovel head, the Electroglide could hit speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Weighing around 770 pounds, It was built for long-haul comfort, complete with a windshield, saddlebags, and optional bat wing fairing for wind protection. Priced at around $1,500 at the time, it became a favorite among police departments for its reliability, range, and growing list of features. These motorcycles were fast, and also, they were becoming fully equipped patrol units. Two-way radios, sirens, and windshield fairings became common sights, turning police bikes into mobile command centers. As crime fighting became more dynamic and fast-paced, so did the machines that helped officers stay one step ahead. The 1970s to 1990s, the rise of modern police motorcycles. The motorcycle scene exploded in the 70s and 80s, and police departments around the world took notice. This era marked a turning point as foreign manufacturers like BMW and Honda began dominating the law enforcement bike market. Their models weren't just fast. They offered a blend of performance, durability, and rider comfort that older American bikes couldn't always match. One of the most influential series of this period was the BMW R series, particularly the R80RT and the R100RT. These bikes were known for their air-cooled boxer twin engines, smooth power delivery, and excellent low-speed control. The BMW R80RT featured a 797cc engine producing 50 horsepower, and it could reach a top speed of around 110 miles per hour and weighed about 500 pounds. Its sibling, the R100RT, came with a 980cc engine generating around 70 horsepower with a top speed of 120 miles per hour and a weight of approximately 525 pounds. At the time, these bikes were priced around $5,000 to $6,500 depending on the outfitting and police-specific gear. Both bikes offered full fairings, excellent wind protection, and the stability needed for patrols and high-speed response. Then came the Honda ST1100, a game-changer in police motorcycle design. Introduced in 1990, it featured a 1,085cc liquid-cooled V4 engine, producing around 100 horsepower with a top speed of nearly 140 miles per hour. It weighed in at around 660 pounds, offering great long-distance comfort with a smooth ride and integrated saddlebags. The bike was priced at approximately $9,000 to $10,000 when new, a premium investment, but one that paid off in reliability and low maintenance. Following that, the Honda ST1300, which came in the late 90s, pushed things further with a 1,261cc V4 engine, 125 horsepower, 145 miles per hour top speed, and a weight of about 700 pounds. Its improved aerodynamics, electronic windshield, and advanced electronics made it a favorite for highway patrol and VIP escort units. Beyond speed and size, the era also saw significant technological upgrades. Bikes now came with liquid-cooled engines for better heat management, full-body fairings for all-weather use, and integrated communication systems. Digital speedometers, fuel gauges, and specialized law enforcement mounts turned these bikes into fully functional mobile police stations. By the end of the 90s, police motorcycles had undergone a complete transformation from modified civilian bikes to purpose-built law enforcement vehicles, combining power, comfort, and tech to keep officers efficient, fast, and mission-ready. The 21st century high-tech machines. Fast forward to today, modern police motorcycles are truly on another level. Models like the BMW R1250RT, HarleyDavidson Electrolide Police, and even the sleek Ducati Multistrada V4 S have turned police patrol into a high-tech operation. Let's start with the BMW R1250RT-P, a favorite among law enforcement agencies worldwide. It boasts a 1,254cc shift-cam boxer engine producing around 136 horsepower, a top speed of 135 miles per hour, and weighs roughly 615 pounds. With a price tag of around $25,000 to $27,000, depending on custom outfitting. It offers cutting-edge tech like onboard GPS navigation, real-time tracking, radar-based cruise control, and Bluetooth communication systems. Add that to multiple integrated cameras, ride modes, and an adaptive suspension, and you've got a bike that's more computer than cruiser. Next, the Harley-Davidson Electrolide Police brings American muscle and comfort. Powered by a Milwaukee 8 107 engine, 1,746 cc's, it produces 93 horsepower with a top speed of about 105 miles per hour and a weight of approximately 830 pounds. Priced around $21,000 to $23,000, this beast is built for long patrols with ABS, linked braking, cruise control, and comfortable touring ergonomics. While it may not be as nimble as some sportier models, it remains a go-to for highway duty and ceremonial escorts. And for departments looking to mix speed with agility, there's the Ducati Multistrada V4 S Police Edition. This Italian thoroughbred offers a 1,158cc V4 engine, pumping out 170 horsepower with a top speed of 155 miles per hour and weighs about 538 pounds. It includes radar-assisted adaptive cruise control, cornering ABS, wheelie control, and even a front-rear-facing camera system, all for a premium price of around $30,000 or more depending on custom law enforcement features. What's more, safety tech has come a long way. Modern police bikes come equipped with anti-lock braking systems, traction control, hill hold assist, and electronic suspension that adjusts to terrain and riding conditions. And yes, the electric era has arrived. Bikes like the Zero DSRP Police Edition are popping up in progressive departments. With a top speed of 102 miles per hour, a weight around 490 pounds, and a price point of $24,000, the DSRP offers silent operation, instant torque, and zero emissions, perfect for urban areas or stealthy patrols. The skills, what it takes to be a motorcycle cop. These high-tech machines may be impressive, but they're only as powerful as the officers who ride them. Being a motorcycle cop requires more than just basic riding skills. It takes elite-level training and precision control. Officers undergo grueling training programs at specialized motorcycle academies. Here they master slow-speed control, tight U-turns, emergency braking, and high-speed cornering, often on bikes that weigh over 700 pounds. The courses simulate real-life scenarios, dodging obstacles, reacting to sudden lane changes, or braking in split seconds. Every movement is trained to the point of muscle memory. Many departments use cone courses so tight, it's a miracle to watch an officer weave through them without dropping the bike. Rain or shine, in traffic or on open roads, these officers must be ready for anything. Beyond the bike handling, motorcycle officers play a critical role in traffic enforcement, VIP escorts, accident response, and even crowd control during large events. And yes, they're the ones leading those high-speed freeway chases you see in action movies. Except it's real life, and they've trained endlessly for that very moment. So next time you see a motorcycle officer executing a flawless maneuver in city traffic, know this: it's not luck. It's years of training, nerves of steel, and a partnership between human skill and machine precision. From the early days of bulky Indian Chiefs to today's smart, high-performance BMWs, police motorcycles have undergone a stunning transformation. So, which era of police motorcycle do you think looks the coolest? Which one would you want to ride? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this ride through history, give us a like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell for more thrilling stories on two wheels. See you in the next video.